Proper fam! Let's do that song. What's wrong with stress rumors. Fucking hell, geezer.
Yo, what, guys?
Transfer deadline day was a mad thing.
It was mad.
Fam, what the fuck is going on?
The Mbappe thing is the funniest though, because like in July, Arsenal fans really thought Mbappe was going to come over here.
Mbappe, straight away, so many transfers have happened, £165 million. What? I guess it's an option to make it 165.
Yeah, but if you watched his goal last night, I reckon that option is definitely going to become, you know, a reality. This Donny, what he done to Holland was fucking out of order. Bang out of order. He turned the centre-back inside out, and then he's played it wide. And when he's got it back, he's off balance, he's falling over. There's no way he should put that in the back of the net the way he did. Mbappe is actually a baller. And just to know, Wenger could have signed him for 7 million 3 years ago. Makes me go,
What's happened with the financial fair play?
that's why they took him on loan. With the option
But that's
of
what I'm
buying him.
saying, like you find a way
Smart.
around
The loophole.
The loopholes.
Remember Qatar? Qatar said, we'll pay for that transfer fee for you. Loophole. I rate PSG because now their attack is amatic.
Madness.
And they kept Lucas Moura and Draxler just for bants. So now they've got like Di Maria, Cavani, Mbappe, Neymar, Lucas Moura, Draxler.
I mean, you know, you're looking at so much money for this kid.
Yeah.
Does this, you know, I mean, obviously money isn't representative of being the best, but is he potentially going to be the best striker in the world? Is he worth this? Okay, it's a loan. Why did he stay in France? Just in general, so many whats, whys, and how. Who and what,
I just don't know why. It's just, yeah, who, what, where. How do we get right there? Because now, obviously, going into the World Cup here, you want to put yourself in a position where you will, you know, you will start for France and Russia. Is he going to start ahead of Cavani?
Well, Gala fam, leave your comments, let us know what you think as we move on to Chamberlain to Liverpool for £35 million.
Bro, we bumped you, you know.
No, I don't think so.
I just think Chamberlain for 35
We're not gonna
million,
lose him.
rising to 40, for a man that wants to play centre midfield, 125 grand a week, you man got bumped. 9 goals in 6 years. He has never scored more than like 2 goals in a season and got to his.
I think you're just hurt that Arsenal have got no one.
No, I'm hurt at this shenanigans at Arsenal. But Chamberlain, when he left, I was quite happy. He's just an almost man. Arsenal
He's
have too
very
many
almost.
men. Like Theo Walcott almost became good, and Chamberlain almost got that crossing. Like I just can't deal with that no more. I need end products. I need adults. I need men.
I think at Liverpool he's going to do well.
You hope.
Because Lallana under Rodgers, you were looking at, oh my God, Lallana. And then man like Klopp came and boom, he's looking all right.
But where do you finish?
Where did we finish? Fourth?
On the final day. So it's not like...
Where'd you finish?
No, we're awful.
Where'd you finish?
I'm the first to admit, we're awful.
Fucking hell, all right then,
Conor
well.
McGregor, I'm just saying.
I think he's a good signing. I think he's decent.
I think he's a squad player.
Exactly.
40 mil for a squad player.
Well, look at today's market.
I just don't think that's anything to boast about. My man's doing all these... What are you doing, Chamberlain? I don't believe you.
I believe him.
I don't.
Bruv, he went to Liverpool for 120k a week when he could have gone to Chelsea for like 160.
Yeah, because they were going to play him right wing back.
Hashtag Chambo. Is he worth it? Is he not? I personally think he is. Poet thinks he's not. As we move on, this Danny Drinkwater has completed his move to Chelsea from Leicester for 35 million as well. So would you rather get Danny Drinkwater or Chamberlain?
I'd rather not have the option of any. Danny Drinkwater!
35 mil.
You play for Chelsea now. Fam, the world's gone crazy. Fam.
The world has gone crazy. I mean, they've let Chalobah go and they've let Loftus-Cheek go to buy Drinkwater. And
I just don't think there was any point. If you got Loftus-Cheek, you might as well keep Loftus-Cheek.
And Kante, Drinkwater, and you get Matic go.
Where does Drinkwater even come into the equation? Because you don't even play long ball. And obviously everyone knows Danny Drinkwater's best asset is when Leicester City play long ball or Leicester City play counter-attacking football and he looks at that long ball for Vardy. I just don't see the purpose of Danny Drinkwater apart from making sure you've got more English players in your team.
So let us know what you think about Danny Drinkwater. I've lost all opinion on this one. I don't even know what to say anymore. I think it's silly as fuck.
Do you know what? Chelsea have had a really bad window. For the champions of England, this has been a poor window.
They're making some like Intertotal Cup signings.
Bro, you would think they're in Europa League.
I don't get it.
Zappa Costa, I don't have an opinion.
Danny Drinkwater.
And Danny Drinkwater. I just think Conte's thinking to himself, wow, we had the transfer window and this is all we managed to achieve. He probably compares it to the likes of Man City. He probably compares it to the likes of Manchester United, you know. And right now, you can compare it also to the likes of Spurs. They had a flipping great window at the end, bro.
Look at United, when they were fucking up, they said, we are spending money, we're going to get this shit sorted.
Sorted, Martial.
They got their shit sorted. Do you know what I mean? But with Chelsea, I don't know. I mean, look, you guys, let us know what you think about Chelsea. Is this, for a team that won the league, is this what you're expecting, this level? I mean, for me, no. But let's go into Spurs.
And before we do, we have an individual that we have to bring into light because ain't no one really on the internet talking about Spurs like really. This man. It's man like Mitch.
Cool, Mitch.
Man like Mitch on Filthy Fellas.
Not like Mitch.
Is it bad that I never made love? I never made love. There's a comment here from NTX who says, Serge Aurier is a Spurs player. Where will they come in the league? You also signed Llorente. Bro, you've done some good business.
Listen, we had no depth.
None.
We was like a little
like
kiddie paddling
piece of paper.
Literally.
You like it does what it does, innit?
Every time we played a game and I looked at our bench, I said, this is a joke. This is a bit of depth. It's not the best depth.
What?
But it's some depth.
This is what I'm saying. Because
Aurier's a baller.
Wait a minute.
He's a baller.
Oh, wait a second.
He's got attitude problems.
Oh, wait, Poet looks impressed. I'm not really.
Seriously?
I think it's depth. Like he's saying, I think like, these are good depth players.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, whoa. I think
Serge Aurier's got
this is
power.
Good,
He's
solid
strength,
depth.
He's got character. So you know some of the things that I think Spurs lack is just characters.
Yep.
He has got a massive character. Sanches, for example, you can't be a 21-year-old player playing for Ajax first team and be poor. You see the type of quality that they
Player
produce.
of the season for Ajax, was in the team of the season.
He was really good in the Europa League final as well. And then they've got Llorente. That is a plan B striker, you know. So
and he's
won something. All of our players haven't won anything.
Yeah.
Llorente's won what? The World Cup, the Euros, Syria twice.
Serge Aurier has won the league a couple
This
of
is what I'm
times.
saying. So we finally got some.
But they're good. I think they're good. Yeah, just saying depth players.
What you got to remember is we've got a very strong 11, right?
Very strong.
So it's going to be hard to get players in who are going to break into that first team. So you need to bring players in that are kind of willing to be, you know, bit part players, you know, ready to come in certain cup competitions. And we don't pay a lot of wages. So it's always going to be difficult for a team like Tottenham who's kind of in a transition, new stadium.
Okay, let's pause it here. Copper fam, please let us know your thoughts and what you think Spurs are going to do this season. Also, most importantly, Spurs' transfer business. I think they've done well.
Your friend naked.
Mitch thinks they've done well. Mitch thinks it's quite questionable. I'd like to thank Mitch for coming down.
Come on.
Love bro,
always.
Thank you.
Follow Mitch on everything.
Hit me up, I'm everywhere.
Follow him, mainly on the gram though, but follow him still.
Boney's gone to Swansea, bro. He went back, and that literally just came out of nowhere.
Wilfred, but he's not Boney.
Man City to Swansea, good deal, good signing. They lost Llorente.
Yeah, man, he's solid.
He's got a good touch as well.
Got a good touch.
Boney has got a touch. Yeah, the video. Boney's got a good touch.
He's a good, intelligent player. Like I think it's a good signing for Swansea. Any Swansea fans, if there are any watching, tell us what you think about him. But Sanches one is the mad one though. For 4 million loan fee from Bayern Munich. What a deal.
You think that's got a lot to do with Clement? Because Clement has got a lot of respect in football. He was at Real Madrid, so he's got a bit of a repertoire.
Still, as a player, you're going from like Bayern Munich to Swansea.
Maybe this is me being
Swansea.
ignorant because I didn't really see him much for Bayern Munich. Maybe he's just not that good.
Maybe he's not.
He just had one good tournament. Do you remember Thingy Bob, Milan Baros?
Oh yeah.
He had a sick Euro 2006, linked with bare clubs after that. But essentially, it's not that good. Swansea fans, let us know how you feel about your business. I can't lie, you've had a really good window as well, especially towards the end. Mr. Man like Sakho.
Awful letting him go. I think Liverpool made a massive mistake there. I'm sick of Lovren not being able to judge aerial balls. Long foot Matip is good, but he's got like size 16 feet. But the Sakho thing, come on man, he was a funny guy, like a good vibe about him. He was a fucking good player. We let him go to let Lovren. He loves Lovren, and I don't understand why. Ragnar Klavan.
What do you reckon, Copper fam?
I think it's a mistake.
Why does the fantastic Klopp that everyone, rates as a fantastic manager, why does he have an obsession with Lovren, but feels the need to let Sakho to go to Crystal Palace to try and help out their defensive worries? Because Jesus Christ, they're awful at the back. We can end it with West Brom.
Not the whole show.
No, not the whole show. Just some good business. Kieran Gibbs coming in. I mean, I love West Brom. They bidded 12 million for him in July. We said no. They bidded 7 million this week, and we said yeah. So that shows how good we are at business. The boy from Sevilla moved to PSG. Didn't quite work out. I don't know why we didn't get him at
West
Arsenal.
Brom's got a little decent side now.
Why did we not take him at Arsenal?
I know he's not a 6'3" centre back, but they've got a decent side.
No, but you're an idiot. But he's such a presence in the middle of the park. Someone like that, get rid of Coughlin, bring him in, bruv.
Now, Arsenal. I've been looking forward to this the whole show. Really and truly, we have a guest. We have a special guest. You may have seen him online this weekend when he was actually having a conversation with Wenger on his TV. And it's one of my favourite human beings on earth. Man like Specs Gonzalez!
Not happy.
So we've moved on to the part of the show where we talk about the deals that didn't happen, and we started off at Arsenal. Specs, as a filthy fella, express yourself, man.
We've seen you express yourself already, and I mean...
I wish managers can get injured. It was a shambles yesterday, it was a shambles. I've seen so many names linked to Arsenal, and it's just, we don't get them. It's like a job. I feel conned, you know?
You had like, well, why is everybody turning you down? And Sanches is going to leave for free, pretty much.
Because, would you go there? Dude, would you go there, honestly? Even if your cousin was playing, would you go there?
I don't think so.
Who wants to go to Arsenal right now? Yesterday I was watching Uganda. You know, in Uganda we got a league there. So I'm watching football over there. I'm trying to find a new team. I'm trying to start a new side. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, there's nothing I can say. What can I say? I'm looking at Lamar. I'm looking at Draxler. I'm looking at Johnny Evans. He didn't come. For me, honestly, the manager's just got to go. We won the FA Cup last year. Yeah. I was the first person to say, I said, Wenger, you can stay 6 more years. I saw the trophy, I was happy. Yeah. We bought Lacazette 52 million. Then I saw Mbappe. Yesterday he was in Paris. For me, this is what should have happened. This would have made me happy yesterday. We've lost Ox, I'll take Barkley.
That would have been calm, you know.
That's something. That is something.
I would have sold Sanches, sold Chamberlain. I would have played Ramsey next to Özil and brought in Barkley. I would have just walked into the change room and said, who doesn't want to be here? Cool, you can go. Because I'd rather go and play Reece Nelson. I'd rather go and play Alex Iwobi.
Look, Specs is in the description below. Do follow him. He's fucking amazing, fucking hilarious. We love you, Specs. Please do leave the studio.
Yep.
And Arsenal fans, leave your comments below. Tell us what you think. I mean, how much of a calamity is this?
All right, let's talk about some other really weird things that happen on transfer deadline. Barkley literally, halfway through the medical, busts out.
He busts out, fam. He said, you know what, mate? Don't want to be here. He just strapped off his things and left. You know what, fam?
He's weird.
Ross?
He did get knocked out, though, remember?
He said he did get knocked out. He saw the guy working for Chelsea and he busts out straight away. He's like, where's Eva Canero? She's not here anymore. Fuck this, mate, I'm out.
As we talk about Coutinho and Van Dijk staying put. I'm not too sure about Coutinho, as I read something basically saying that the transfer window in Spain is still open, so that transfer could still happen. I wonder what type of effect that's going to have in the dressing room. I wonder what will happen for Southampton as well as Liverpool, because Coutinho clearly doesn't want to be at the club. He's an individual that was apparently injured, but yet he was training with Barcelona, with Brazil looking quite comfortable. Are you happy that he stayed, or are you kind of a little bit like, do you know what?
Look, he scored yesterday with a bad back, apparently. I don't know how stubborn he is. If he's being a little stubborn, a little, bastard, and he doesn't want to do anything, like, fair enough, innit? Go play for under 23s, and whatever happens, happens. But I mean, I've lost respect for him in terms of how he's gone about the business in general.
As we move on to Mahrez, a player that was apparently linked with Arsenal at one point, Barcelona, which is a bit crazy. He's staying at Leicester City.
Like, we've done FIFA and chill with him. You can check that out on the channel. I think he was alright. I don't know. I think he's done he's done the right thing.
To stay?
Yeah.
I don't think he has.
You reckon? I think it's done for him.
I think that was his chance to get his big move.
Maybe he just said though, like, I'm happy where I am. Like, I'm happy at Leicester.
Or maybe no one wanted him.
Guys, leave your comments below. Should Mahrez have left? Should have he gone? Is it peak for him? Is it not? I think he's done alright. But one man, that is the real wheeler dealer. Harry Redknapp. He's got Song, Lowe, Hotta from Brentford, and Maxime Collin from Brentford as well. And he just said, you know what, I'm going to go
get?
Who?
Do you know who he tried to get? Who? According to Sky Sports sources.
Who?
Jack Wilshere.
Also, Hotta for me is a massive signing.
Massive signing.
I'm surprised Hotta went to Birmingham, because I feel he could have maybe even tried himself in a Prem, at a little Huddersfield, or a little Palace. I think that's what I'm surprised by, because he's fucking baller. I don't know, maybe he just wants to stay in a championship and he prefers that level. It was a mad transfer window. Like, yesterday is probably the maddest this transfer deadline, in general, the transfer window. I can't wait for the next one.
I definitely don't want any more transfer windows. Timothy's put the best 10 deals. He's got James Rodriguez to Bayern, great loan. Yep. He said Salah to Liverpool, which I was really upset about.
Quality player.
Bonucci to Milan. It's a bit weird because obviously the whole situation with Bonucci is that he had an argument in Juventus, so they had to force him out, and he didn't want to leave Italy, so well done Milan. Renato Sanches to Swansea is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Chicharito to West Ham, good deal. Dembele to Barcelona, Great player, but Jesus Christ, the fee. Kolasinac to Arsenal. I wouldn't have put in. I wouldn't have put that in there. I would have probably put Neymar to PSG over that.
Yeah, Neymar.
Sandro to Everton. Check this out. Cheap. Well done, Timsy. Great checking out all the details. You know what I mean? Rudy to Bayern. Wonder Kid. And then we got this guy. I can't remember how do I pronounce his name?
Krychowiak.
To West Brom, which I think is a fantastic signing. Well, that's it. It is over. The transfer window is officially closed. This show is officially over until January for a month, where we'll do it again, and Arsenal will go through the heartache of trying to sign players like
how like this show started very kind of who's gonna get who? You know, we're just kind of like plucking rumours out there. I'm Mbappe for 200 million. Oh, that's never gonna happen. Ha ha ha. Now look, fuck me. A month later, the world has changed.
Because you know what's so mad? Everyone went mad at Man United, but Man United actually are trendsetters.
They are
actually trendsetters.
89 mil. Boom.
Boom. When they done the Pogba deal 2 years ago,
17th most expensive player. Like the market's gone mad.
Mbappe's more expensive than him. Neymar's more expensive than him. Is Dembele more expensive than him? Yeah. Dembele's more expensive than him. Coutinho could be more expensive than him. All right, let us know how the best window you feel, who had the worst window, and how happy are you as an individual fan of your team. Also, thank you to Mitch and Specs for the Filthy Fellas. Do check out the description below to see the YouTube channel that they're from, Filthy Fellas, as well as other things they do in life if you check out their Twitter handles and Instagram handles. Yeah, I think that's all left to say is have a nice.
Just have an awesome, because you don't know what's going to happen next week or tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, I love you guys. Keep it tuned. See you on Monday. It's mad.